Good day. I got the Veil here. It's nerve ending, 6% IPA. Interesting hop combo here. It's got Eldorado and Nelson, and I think they said they brewed it with red wheat. And this is a batch from August 7th, so this is less than 6 weeks old. I bought it from a place where it was refrigerated, so it should be in good shape if it was refrigerated for most of its life. And it's a little over a month old. So we'll see. Some beers from the Veil I've really enjoyed. We'll see about this one. I guess I've had quite a few of theirs that are like only 6% IPAs that were pretty damn good. And that's got a little bit of color to it. I don't know if that's from the red wheat. Not ultra pale. Head looks pretty nice. Not super duper murky, but some beers can clear out a little bit at when they are sitting in the can untouched for that long. Guess you'd call this sort of a dark orange color. And yeah, Nelson and Eldorado, I feel like I've never seen them paired, at least never seen those two paired, just those two together. Yeah, it's an interesting smell. Because Eldorado often goes with Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe, American hops. Eldorado's American. It's kind of a Fruit Loop, Jolly Rancher type hop for me. Sort of a fruit salad mixture of things. And then Nelson is white grape, spicy jalapeno, unique and very different New Zealand stuff going on. And what's interesting, there's a muskiness to this. And creaminess. It smells like Cheerios, even though, like Honey Nut Cheerios. But Cheerios are oats. And there's no honey in this, but maybe the red wheat and just this hop combo, it's very unique. Yeah, it's kind of almost too like bubblegummy almost, which haven't really gotten that from Veil beers. Seems like the Veil, their IPAs are just all vary quite a bit, I find. Like this one seems like it's more yeast forward or something. Yeah, just not exploding with fruits like I was hoping. I probably wouldn't pick out either of these hops. Pretty good. I just not a huge fan of that candy sweet yeastiness. Maybe it's the Eldorado bringing in like the candy notes. Maybe it's the combo of Eldorado and Nelson is making it seem like really bubblegummy and like sweet dessert wine or overly sweet champagne or something. Mouth feels pretty good, but just kind of an odd flavor combo. Yeah, it's like white wine bubblegum, white wine flavored bubblegum or something, with some hints of citrus, I guess, on the edges, but it's not all out citrus juice bomb. I'm only getting a teeny bit of spiciness, not like what I usually get from Nelson. Yes, Eldorado they say that first here, but maybe just because it's alphabetically first before Nelson. Yeah, this one just has too much of the sugary sweet stuff, which a lot of people like that. I feel like I haven't noticed that in a lot of Veil beers. But it's good. I just might not get this one again. That's the thing with the Veil, is I never really know. So it's hard to measure if I'm going to like it. I mean, that's how it is with every hazy IPA, it seems. You can look up ratings and you can look up what it's going to look like. I knew this one wasn't going to be super hazy, but hazy enough for me. But also, if you have this beer once, the next batch could be quite different. Fermentation things change, batch sizes change, hops can really change. Malts don't change that much. Malts is like one of the more consistent things in beer brewing. It's quite drinkable though. It finishes like pretty clean, but it's quite sweet. I guess it's just that's what it maybe is. It's just too sweet for me, but there's some bitterness though. My tongue is dried out, maybe just because it's very hop saturated. Let's see what happens if I pour in the bottom. Maybe there's some yeasty stuff that'll amp up the hops. Yeah, shook it up a bit. Maybe I should have, because there are some chunks now. I don't know if you can tell, but that's definitely hazier. It's in the middle of the glass. It's opaque. Head's nice. I just added a little bit more hop punch, maybe a little more astringency. But this one, I think, will be a good blending beer. And it's not that sweet. I mean, for 6%, it's got a lot of nice body and flavor. It's just that it has a good amount of sweetness, but then just the flavor profile just making it too candy-like. If it had more like juicy, bitter fruits happening. Oh yeah, pouring in the bottom like that did. And there's still some left here. It raised up the throat burn level a bit. So I probably wouldn't give this much more than a 4. I think it's what it has on Untapped too. Well, that's it. Bye bye.